This is an original score, produced, created, composed, sung by me, and I hope you like it. Alright? This is Music Equals Heroin. I find myself drifting, so it feels like I'm lifted as the melodies begin to string. My comfort zone assists by swiftly shifting my ears, my fears, from fixed listening to syncs glistening, flutes whistling, pianos whispering, and jazz harps teamed with piccolo loops mixing, modern day lutes twisting, left to right tempo listening. Simultaneously the lights are drawn dim, the drum taps are felt to the brim, felt deep within the tormented skin. Call it a sin. As for the piranha I morph into, she realizes nobody's watching, but the magic of nature will not be manipulated. Her style was lived, not created, not borrowed from another artist, not lent from the smartest, not blended to gain more stardust. Fairies, pixies, nixies, push this in your twixies, push this in your twisties. Swallowing symbols for the chase makes me fall faint to the beat like a fiend. My ears walk the streets aimlessly, lined with notes and all the tunes misspoke, ill-wrote. I'd pass on the quote, accompanied by all the lyrics she blows. It flows, infinitely glows. The high is profound, the sound surrounds. The track creates a nod, so low only the floor is beneath. I roll up my sleeves and revert to my musically inclined smile, to drift off to ecstasy, and on the one do I reply with a sigh. By the time the MC says 2, 3 fates to goodbye, so high inside my plexus I drift till I fly. In relation to a fiend, I have come to the conclusion, plain and simple, I need what I need. A hit of life in due time, no speed, no weed, just needles with tracks on the end. Just needles with tracks on the end. Hey, just needles with tracks on the end. Opening veins, rehabilitating lost senses and misplaced optic lenses. I'm focused for a time, then comes the high, leaving me blind in my right eye. Why do I fly over the sky when it seems like I'm drifting? And on the one do I reply with a sigh. By the time the MC says 2, 3 fates to goodbye, so high inside my plexus I fly and I fly. I have come to the conclusion, I need what I need. Another hit of life in due time. No speed, no weed, just needles with tracks on the end. Opening veins, rehabilitating lost senses and misplaced lenses. I will admit I'm focused for a time, then comes the high, leaving me blind in my right eye. Why do I fly over the sky when I see myself drifting? It feels like I'm lifted. Where I'm from, music equals heroin. Don't get it twisted. That was an original score. I hope you like that. I don't know how it's a little wordy in comparison to an average poet, right? But I'm not the average. I told you that already. Lyrical movements at yahoo.com. You could also check me out myspace.com lyrical_movements. And music equals heroin. I don't know what I'm going to put that in. It's not in Changing Destiny. It's not in Lyrical Movements, The Melodies and Making of Me. I've written over 1,000 pieces. And most of them, God knows what will end up happening to them. But I'll tell you this. My first edition, no one will ever read. I vow. Only on my deathbed will anyone read my first edition. That's how trivial it is. Holla back. We grow, right? As artists, lyricists, authors, singers, songwriters, strategists. No, that's new. Could be added. Anywho, thanks for listening. Toodles.